We're officially halfway through the year, which means that it's already June, which means that summer is less than 25 days away. Once again, we are officially at the point where we only have a few weeks to get our lives together before summer starts. And if you clicked on this video, I already know that you're looking for some motivation, some inspiration to get that motivation and momentum to lock in and become the best version of yourself before summer starts. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Gabriella. I make videos all about lifestyle, wellness, and becoming the best version of yourself. So if you haven't already, definitely go ahead and hit subscribe. Okay guys, step one of our summer rebrand is to do some reflection. The other day, I pulled out my journal and I asked myself a few questions, such as what's currently not working for me, habits, relationships, etc., and what is working for me, habits, relationships, etc. I also asked myself, who are the current icons, celebrities, people who I admire and look up to? What qualities and habits do they have? What energy and aura do I want to embody? I also went ahead and made a summer mood board on Pinterest that had photos that pretty much have all the answers to those questions, because I truly believe nothing is better than having a constant visual reminder to keep you motivated. And whether or not that's hot girl summer for you, alive girl summer, fit girl summer, we are getting ourselves into the mental headspace of what we want the summer to mean for us. You can also take this time to start thinking about a few different summer bucket list ideas that you want to do, and take the time to write those things down as goals that you want to achieve this summer. Once we've done the goal setting, the mood board, the envisioning who we want to be, you might be thinking, now where do we go from here? The next best thing you can do is figure out your calendar and start setting things actually in stone. But I feel like when we just wait for things to naturally happen to us, nothing actually happens for us and the summer just passes by. I love apps like Google Calendar or Notion. They work so good for things like this. You can even assign certain days or nights that align with your goals for the summer. Maybe Sundays are the days where you try out new coffee shops. Wednesday is always a self-care night, and maybe Friday can be the day that you always go to the beach. It gives your summer some structure, but you're still doing all the things that you're looking forward to and still having fun. I also just love writing things down on paper. Honestly, I told my friend the other day, we are going to make a physical bucket list for our summer. We are going to write down all the things we want to do. We're going to make it super fun, super colorful, but most importantly, we are going to check everything off. I have definitely learned the hard way that if you don't go out of your way to organize things for yourself first, that nothing is going to work out after that. So set aside the time to book anything you need to book, plan anything you need to plan. If there is something you want to do, go out there and do it. No one is going to force you to have the best summer of your life. You have to be the one to go out there and make it happen for you. You have to put in the effort to making every single day, moment, outfit a vibe. Summer is notorious for having the perfect body, being a skinny legend, six-pack abs. But if you are currently going through it mentally, it's definitely going to show physically and then affect every other part of your life too. So it's so important that we take care of our mental health. And for you, this may look like journaling, it may look like going to therapy, or just simply giving yourself the time and space that you need to work through your emotions. If hot girl summer is not your vibe, then healing girl summer can definitely be. I just want you guys to remember that the way you feel, your inner world, your thoughts, they all shape your reality. So if you aren't doing well internally, your summer, your life is not going to be the way that you want it to be. Let me remind you that you deserve to feel good, you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to have the best summer of your life. I noticed for me personally that when I actually did the inner work, started listening to my feelings more, that is when I naturally just wanted to do all other things that are good for me too. So the inner work is definitely the first part here. And the second part is all the routines and habits that are going to make us glow externally and have that glow effect that we're looking for this summer. For me personally, summer is when I naturally want to get outside and move my body more. I also want to eat better because summer has the best produce, the best fruits, the best veggies, the best recipes. It's also so important to stay hydrated, and trust me when I say, if you get yourself a cute water bottle, it becomes 10 times easier to stay hydrated. There's just something in the air during the summertime that makes me want to romanticize my routines and become more disciplined in my habits, but in a healthy way. Once again, the summer can be a great time to start going on daily walks. You can even listen to a podcast or music. It's a great time to get back into the gym. It's such a great time to once again make healthy meals, fix fix your sleep schedule, spend less time on your phone, get sunlight in your eyes first thing in the morning, or create a morning routine that you actually look forward to. Even things like cleaning your room, keeping your space organized, reading more, spending more time alone, and taking yourself out on solo dates, all of those things contribute to your overall energy and confidence. But if you're looking for more external, superficial, glow-up tips for this summer, and you want to do these things, I definitely think that summer can be a great time to experiment with beauty treatments because it's a time where you naturally start to wear less makeup, and it can be so much fun to already have your lashes done, your brows done, your nails done. So here are some ideas that you guys can definitely consider if you really want to take that external summer glow up to the next level. You can definitely try a lash lift. It's one less step in your makeup routine, super low maintenance, and also it's way more damage free than getting lash extensions while still giving you the appearance of longer, fuller eyelashes. You can even use this as an excuse to treat yourself to some new makeup and do a little bit of shopping. You can go to Sephora and buy some cream-based products or a skin tint rather than a full coverage foundation. You can also go ahead and treat yourself to a lymphatic drainage massage, which is highly effective for decreasing inflammation, bloating, and just overall making you feel more snatched. Something else I love is getting my nails done. Summer is a great time to play around with fun colors, but if that's not really your thing, you can also just stick to a sheer nude, a milky white. Those are also really chic. Another thing you can do is change up your hair. Maybe you can get some highlights, balayage, go in for a keratin treatment. That is what I do. It just helps decrease all the frizz that I have going on because I do have naturally curly hair. You could also just go ahead and get more layers added to your hair so it feels more refreshed and light, especially during the warmer weather. At the end of the day, the goal is not just to look good for the summer. The goal is to feel good, to feel healthy, to feel confident in our bodies, because when you genuinely feel good internally and externally, that energy is going to radiate into every single part of your summer. I think that one of the biggest differences between a forgettable summer and an unforgettable summer is how willing you are to go out there and experience life. So I definitely want to encourage you guys to take up new hobbies and experiences this summer. Maybe this is a summer that you get into Pilates, learn new recipes to cook. Maybe you finally start taking yourself out on all those solo dates that you've been thinking about. You can learn how to surf. You can go painting at the beach, painting outdoors at a park. Maybe you even take a hobby and turn it into a side hustle. Or maybe this is the summer that you can finally start content creation. Literally anything that is fun and that makes you feel creative and alive and present this summertime. Plus, all those things are things that you can do alone or things that you can do with a friend. I also think that for the summer, it's so important that we spend less time glued to our phones. Some of the best moments in life happen when you're fully present for them and you're not doom scrolling or trying to just capture the moment. Obviously, take the pictures if you want to, document the memories, but don't forget to actually be there for them and to fully live out that experience. And remember that your summer does not have to look like anyone else's. It doesn't have to look like what you're seeing on social media to actually matter. Your dream summer can be going to the beach and waking up and having a slower morning, working on your goals or your business, or simply just finding more peace in your everyday life. At the end of the day, I think the biggest thing holding most of us back from the summer we actually want to have is confidence or the lack of confidence, because so many of us are waiting to feel prettier, we're waiting to feel skinnier, we're waiting to show up as the dream version of ourselves first before we actually start living our lives. But the girls who have the best summers are the girls who decided that their lives were worth living right now. They didn't wait until they lost all the weight, got the relationship, fixed every insecurity that they had, or became the perfect version of themselves. They really just went out there and started living their life. They started saying yes to things. They started romanticizing the little moments. They just started showing up as the version of themselves they wanted to become. Confidence or main character energy is waking up and going to watch the sunrise simply because you can. It's taking yourself out on that fancy dinner date. It's wearing the cute outfit even if you're just going to run errands or grabbing a quick coffee. It's putting effort into your life because you genuinely feel like your life is worth investing into. I also think that confidence is definitely built through action. You don't magically wake up one day feeling super confident. You become confident by proving to yourself that you can trust yourself, by keeping the promises that you make to yourself, putting yourself out there, trying new things, talking to new people, doing all those things while still feeling insecure or anxious about them. Because honestly, half the people that you think are super confident are probably also feeling super anxious or insecure as well. But the main difference is they've stopped letting their emotions dictate all of their actions. So this summer, stop waiting for permission to finally become her. Stop waiting for the perfect timing. Stop waiting for the perfect body. Stop waiting for a boyfriend or a friend to go do something that you want to do. This is your life, and this is your one summer that you get this year. Wear the bikini, wear the outfit, make the plans, book the trip, because one thing about summer is it always flies by in the blink of an eye, especially as you get older. Comment down below any hot girl summer tips or advice you guys think I may have missed. We do not gatekeep over here, so definitely share any habits or routines or tips or advice that you guys have. Give this video a like as it helps other people find it too. Follow me on all my other socials. I will definitely be putting them on the screen for you guys. Also subscribe as I post weekly content, and you guys don't want to miss any of the videos that I'm going to be posting this summer. I love you guys so much. I am wishing you the best summer ever, and I hope to catch you guys again next week for another video.